Hi guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be continuing on with our Venus and Aquarius video by breaking down the different sun sign combinations that go with being a Venus and Aquarius person. You're going to be one of 5 sun signs. So let's start off. If you're an Aquarius sun and your Venus is also an Aquarius, then we have double male, double air, double fixed. So especially if you've got a male moon sign, then we are talking about a more masculine person. And again here we've got the double Saturn influence going on because Saturn is the ruler of both your sun and your Venus sign. If you want to go modern, we've got the Uranus influence here, but I'd highly recommend for you guys too, like I just said, for the Cap Sun Aquarius Venus people, for you guys a double Ac people, please have a look where Saturn is in your chart, what sign, what house, how is he aspected, because he is hosting and the ruler basically of these two planets in your chart. It's important for you to understand where Saturn is and what he's doing. And also you could be the Neptune and Uranus in Capricorn generation of people, but you could be the late degree of Capricorn and your Sun and Venus could be early degrees of Aquarius. So you could have an out of sign conjunction here to Neptune and Uranus. Please keep that in mind because it will modify the expression of what I'm going to say. When people have got their Venus sign in the same sign as their sun sign, it creates quite a strong alignment in terms of your personality traits, because what you value and what you appreciate is also what you look for in other people. And this could be the definition of when you say that you people out there who say they like someone who's just like them. This might be one of those placements as to why that would be. And that's quite hard to say with Aquarius energy because everyone is so unique and independent and different and individualistic. But it's really important for this combination that you are with somebody who is on the same wavelength. And also what I'd say with somebody with sun sign, Venus sign combinations, particularly if it's conjunct, you might be quite strong on the self-love front because we are mixing the planet of the self with the planet of love, you know, so like loving yourself and self-love and self-care, you might just be quite strong on that front. Now, it goes without saying here, double Aquarius energy, you are independent to the core. Very independent person from a very young age. You like to do your own thing. You like time alone. You don't like to be told what to do. You don't like restrictions, really. You're not here for that life. You are here to live life freely, and probably for you guys have a bit of an alternative lifestyle choice in general to other people. This is the definition of someone who could be into a completely alternate style of dressing, because Venus is also the aesthetics, of course. So the way you present yourself, the sun is the expression, the way you express yourself, also quite eccentric. Where you live, the way you decorate your home, for example, could all be more alternative styles. Obviously, it says without going here that you guys are freedom lovers, you're free spirits, you beat to your own drum, you're extremely deep contemplators, particularly if your Mercury is sitting in this sign, then you're going to be very deep thinkers, deep complex thinkers. You guys might think to the point where your brain hurts. One thing I do want to point out here, that the sun is cast as being in its fall in the sign of Aquarius because the sun rules Leo. So when it's sitting over here in Aquarius, it is in the opposite sign. So there could be some issues, not issues, sorry, but there could just be the topic surrounding self-identity. You guys might have always struggled to truly identify with who you are because you realise that you are so different and unique and independent to other people and felt like you haven't fit in or felt misunderstood. But that's just very typical of somebody having the double Aquarius energy in their chart. LGBTQ plus is very much a double Aquarius thing, where it's just, I'm not saying that everybody with a double Aquarius placements could be a member of the LGBTQ community, no, but I'm saying that you guys support people having their own sexual decisions and they live their lifestyle how they want, be with who they want, do what you want. Double Aquarius energy here is not judging people. You guys form very strong opinions, which I'll get onto in a minute, but you don't judge people. You're like, do what you want, guys. Aquarius is the sign of the collective, but it's also the sign of technology. So particularly in this age of Aquarius in 2024 that we're in, you guys probably love using technology, just full stop, making use of the progressive tech that's available, and especially with the things like AI that have come into play here for the double Aquarius people, probably like, finally, there's something that can work with my brain and help my brain work even more faster and be even more complex inside, like something that can just, you can bounce off and work with like that. Like, The double Aquarius people are going to be embracing that sort of technology that exists. As I said a minute ago, this is a very non-judgmental person, because this is somebody that's very open-minded, especially if you've got your Mercury here in Aquarius or your Mercury over in Pisces. Very open-minded. You enjoy hearing and speaking about and sharing multiple perspectives. You're able to form super strong opinions of things based off all the research that you do, of course. And you like other people that can have their own strong opinions that have been based off logical, hopefully, research and data too, that you can debate with and learn with. And if you can meet someone who can put you on a path of knowledge, on a new path of knowledge onto a topic that you're already interested in, you're going to be like, let's be friends, because the topics and the hobbies and the interests that you might have are going to be more unusual compared to the norm. So when you find those other people that are into that, you can just connect. Like Aquarius can sense another Aquarius, especially if you're a double Aquarius people here, you can sniff it out. You're literally going to be attracted to an Aquarius archetype, someone who is unique, who is different, who is progressive, who is eccentric, much like yourself. Aquarius is also the sign of friends, so for you guys, some of you, your friends may even be more important to you than your family, but you guys love your friendship circles, love your social circles, having different groups to connect with that are all completely different and not even related to each other in any one way, because your energy is eclectic. You can jam with different types of people. That's what it's about. It's air. It connects. It's the 11th house of social connections, public connections. And this spills over into relationships. And I said this in my main Venus in Aquarius video, that the foundation of all relationships for a Venus in Aquarius person is going to start from the foundation of friendship first. It's going to be, you're going to friend zone a potential partner before getting into a relationship with them. They can't be in a relationship with you without that strong friendship as a foundation. So the opposite way around, I might friend zone you first and then the love comes later. That's it with this sign, because a double Saturn ruled person, I said this in my other video as well, I'll say it again, but a double Saturn ruled person is going to understand that relationships take time, it takes work, it takes commitment. You have to go through some real hard stuff in relationships. It's not all roses and all romantic and let's go on dates. It's not that type of love here. It's more realistic, it's more practical, it's more logical. And if you guys understand that if you can be friends at a core level, then you stand a good chance of making it through life together. I like to describe the Aquarius energy as the most social sign, because it is air. We've got double air going on here, which is thinking and communicating. So we are talking about a communicative person. I'm going to like to talk about a plethora of topics for hours on end, but also at the same time, as I said earlier on, with their freedom and independence, time alone is key here. Being able to detach from people and situations, and like, I'm not going to talk to them for 3 days. They need to do that. There's an element of aloofness that comes with them. So as much as they like to talk, they also need time to not talk. And that's because they are having so much internal communication going on. They just have to shut out the outside world, or they've got a research project they'd rather be getting on with than talking with other people. And because we've got the sun sign involved here, and the sun is our personal expression and what we identify with, again, and it's in Aquarius, all those things you just said about the freedom and being aloof and needing that time alone is doubly important. So in a relationship, you need your personal freedom, and you want to have freedom together with your partner where you guys can go off and be isolated and have that time, but you also need time where you can go off and be isolated, and you need to have a partner that can respect that, because you're going to want them to do the same. You're not going to want someone that's joined at the hip wanting to be with you 24/7. Absolutely not. You're going to want your partner to have their own interests too. If you're trying to get to know this person, just a bit of a side note here, they don't do well with if someone's trying to emotionally strangle them or just emotionally release too much onto this person. They will detach, because this isn't the sign for that. They're really good at giving you rational advice and logically talking through things, but they don't like over emotionally uncontrollable people, because they are very emotionally controlled. This would be a very humanitarian person. They do care about the collective. They care about things that are bigger than themselves. They care about making a difference and impacting the collective and making real sustainable change that can be long lasting, that will affect the greater good of humanity. They do really care about equality very, very much. Just a little side note here, the double Aquarius energy, this is the definition of someone who can just not give a about anything sometimes. This is someone who can disengage. They have a superpower to detach from people, things, conversations, places. This is the definition of someone who can really not care about things if they choose not to. So just a slight little warning about that there. But an intellectual connection with the partner is going to be very, very key. Double air, come on guys, fixed air as well. Having strong belief, fixed airs, forming a fixed belief system that you can believe in and express and share, express your knowledge. These are the things you'd like to do. So when it comes to relationship, intellectual connection is definitely going to be key here. Overall, guys, this is a super unique combination that we've got going on. Each and every single one of you is going to play out completely differently, but a very unique, humanitarian, independent, smart, complex soul. I'm going to leave it there, guys. That was my sun sign, Venus sign video breakdown combination. I hope you enjoyed it with me here today. If there was anything that I said that you liked or could relate to, then please drop me a like. And if you haven't subscribed yet, maybe you've watched a few of my videos now and you're getting to know me a little bit and you're liking this little channel over here, please consider subscribing. Join me on YouTube, come with me on my journey. And next up, coming up for my next video, we're going to be finishing up the Venus series, Venus in Pisces. So I'll see you in the next video.